Okay, so this one is called Midnight Ritual. Okay, it's gone. Okay, so yeah, this one another itch classic. So let's jump in. Let's find out what happens. Apparently, perform a midnight ritual. Let's summon Satan because he's cool. Anyway, let's jump into the game, shall we? In an ancient aristocratic family, there lived a boy named P. Wow, that family hates him. He was kind and loved by all, but one curse weighed heavily upon him: gluttony. The sin made him an outcast in his family, and even his father called him the disgrace of the bloodline. Well, your father's a prick. Determined to rid himself of the affliction at any cost, P discovered a book of forbidden knowledge in the family library. Within its pages, it spoke of a ritual capable of curing any of the 7 deadly sins. The price was high, but he had no choice. At midnight, left in complete solitude, he must 1. Draw an inverted star upon the floor. 2. Blaze candles at the points of the pentagram and light them. 3. Shed his own blood in the middle of the pentagram. And 4. Recite a prayer while standing at its heart. Then the god will hear his plea and grant his wish. When his family left for the banquet, the boy remained alone. The time has come to confront the curse. Yes, time to stop myself from being a gluttonous child, apparently. I'm already hating this family right now. Hating this family. Okay. What time period are we in? Finally, I'm home alone. The time has come to do what I've planned. And that is to stop me being a gluttonous eating shit, apparently. I will perform the ritual and the curse will finally be lifted. Rocking horse. Not rocking, I see. I just pray that what's written in the book is the truth. I say that and that happens. First I must draw a pentagram on the floor in the center of the room. Of this room? Are we doing that in this room? Can I... Can we actually sing a number with this one? I am fat, apparently. That's it. Can I open up that chest? No, I can't. Can't open that chest. Nothing to open here. Nothing to do here. What's this? Is that a note? Can I read that? Can I read that? But it might be a note from Papa telling me how much I resent him as a father figure. You know, because he's a piece of shit for not loving his son the way for who he is. It could... Okay, that's... Okay. There's a lot to drink. There's 2 drinks here, so I think one's for me and one's for the... One's for the thing, for the god, I guess. Oh, I can open you and you. Oh, wait a minute. Was something in there? Yes, there was. There was a key. Nice. Okay, open that. Okay, I have a key. I have no secrets. That's helpful. Can I look what's in there? It's kind of pointless not actually be able to look into these things, right? I am a child, aren't I? Because I can't reach the top drawer. Why would a child be worried about about childhood obesity? Come on! Why is this a thing that we have to consider? Okay. Okay, so this locks that door. So I've used the key. Now draw a pentagram precisely in the center of the floor. Okay. First, I need to take the chalk. Okay, take the chalk. Where do we take the chalk? What? Oh, hello. You look... Yeah, I'll take you. You look very pricey. That... Was that chalk? No, I can't even look in these. Why do I... Why is that an option? That's a... Oh, that's a candle. And... Okay, that's a candle. So we just got candles sprawled out all over the place, yeah? Is this a note? Can I read these? I can't. Come on. I bet they're all just letters, you know, from the father telling me how much of a disgrace I am to the family. And that I should be, you know, get out, be more active. Dickhead. It's a dickhead father. What does he fucking know, huh? First, I need to take. Yeah, I do need to take the chalk. But first of all, I'm collecting all the candles. All right. I need all the candles for folks. There's so many letters spruced out. There's that secret stash of red wine. Ah, there's the chalk. Okay, so I draw the lines. Am I going to do it appropriately? Does it fit the entire floor? Yes, it did. It fits the entire floor. Okay, I've got some. Yeah, I've got some. There we go. Did I get them all though? That's the question. Nope. Oh. I think I double clicked on you, mate. Have I found you all? Yes, I have. I found you all. Saves me the hassle, but I'm gonna light you all up. Alright. I'm doing this for you, Papa. You and your fat-shaming bullshit. I do not condone you. I do not condone these actions at all. Why would we want to raise the devil if just to lose some weight to appease the family bloodline? I mean, can we just consider the possibility that, you know, the one child, you have the one fat child, but you still love them the same? First of all, are you actually, like, you know, if you are overweight, are you unhealthily overweight? Because there is such a thing as actually being overweight, but actually still capable of doing things. You're still capable of being somebody exceptional with or without it. Go ahead and shed your blood as the sacrifice at the center of the altar. Okay, I guess we can do that then. Let's, and offer him to, okay, so I've got to offer him the sacrifice. Okay, here we go. I've taken, there we go. Yeah, okay, so, phew. I have to say a few words. Okay, right, well, if we're going to say the words, for that, I need the book. The words are in it. Well, where's the book? Do we have a book? There's a book there. I see a book there. Is that the book? No, that's not the book. What about you? You look like a book. Where's the book? I don't see no book. Is the book around? Honestly, I don't think I need to actually worry about... I didn't know this was a ladder. Okay. Maybe the book's up here. Okay, I like that. I like this painting. I like this painting. It looks good. It speaks to me. However, if it's a portrait of my father, he can go and suck as many dicks as he wishes, because he's a fucking dick. Now I need to say the words at the center of the altar. Okay, let's do the center of the altar. There. Okay, are we ready? I call out to the beings that are above you with pleas of forgiveness. Okay. Cebus, Gula, Varasitas, Deus Porcus, Deus Pugus, Apare. Nothing? Why didn't anything happen? Maybe I did something wrong. But everything was strictly according to the book. I knew it. It couldn't have been that simple. I guess I'm not meant to get rid of my vice. I'm not meant to be a happy child. You can't be a happy child! You can't be a happy child. All you gotta do is just fucking move out of your parents' house. I guess I need to go back to bed, huh? Right, well, you know, no, let's go back to bed. Let's not clear this up. Let's just, you know, let that be your parents' problem. Alright, which way did I come from? Hello, Rocking Horse, you're new. You called? I have come. It's a little on the nose that he's looking like this. You want to rid yourself of your sin? Yes, I do, I guess. You want your family's acceptance? Yeah, I guess. I can give you that, but what can you give me in return, child? Do I have to give you my soul? I'm ready to do whatever you need. Uh-huh. Okay. But I have practically nothing. Again, that's something else that actually happens. Except... my soul? My soul. Yes, my soul. Soul? You think I need your soul? Kinda. I mean, like, the horns are a bit of a giveaway. You're mistaken. It is much simpler. I need just one single day of yours. Day? You want a day? One day from your life and you'll forever forget the insatiable hunger that has haunted you since the day you were born. Since the day I was born. Just one day out of all those left to you. A small price to lift your burden. Yes. What happens if you take a grain of sand from the desert? Nothing happens, right? Just one day. Okay. One day and I can finally become a human being. You are human! You are human! A human being who is loved and accepted by his own family. Get your own fucking family. Get out of the fuckers that you do. Oh god, okay. So the cost is one day. The cost is one day. Here's my problem with that. What if that one day... And this is all hypotheticals. This is like, would you rather situation? Would you rather agree to take this, or would you rather? Because for me, the fear is if I was to lose one day, what if that one day was the best day of your life, and he takes that away from you? The best day of your life, the one that you feel like you'll never ever get to feel again. Would you do it? Would you do? I fucking wouldn't. I mean, like, why would you deprive yourself of that? That is an odds, even though, like, as he says, the mathematical thing here is that it's designed to pick that option. So, I would say no. Because I'm doing it, you're doing this for your family. Fuck your family. Fuck your family. If that's how they feel. You know, because you are so much more than your weight. You are so much more than your body weight. So why the fuck do I have to do this? Love me for who I am. That's the fucking message that should be said about this game. And that's what they should be doing about this title. So therefore, no, I refuse. I refuse. Fuck you, Porcus fucking hornface. Well then, it's your choice. Yes, it is my choice. I offered you everything you wanted. Yes, you did. You offered me... Not everything I wanted. You wanted everything that my family wanted. Apparently, there is no choice. No. I do not accept this. I'll just have to take it myself. What? Take it what? Take what? Take what? I said no. So... Motherfucker just took me. Motherfucker just took me. I mean, I guess that's the thing you have to take away from this, really. Just don't summon a devil. For anything. They're just gonna fuck you over regardless. Interesting choice. I am going to go again, but this time I'm going to see what happens when you accept it. And I hope it's as bad as that ending. I hope it's as bad as that ending. I really do. So let's do it. Okay, so here we are. Back up to that point. I don't know why they didn't have a particular save point for us to go back to. We had to go through all that. So just a little note for the developer on that one, please don't... If you're going to do a multi-ending, have a point of a checkpoint for us to go through, so if we don't have to go through the same ritual over again. Anyway, so, yeah, last time we refused, this time we're going to agree. And quite honestly, if it's going to sit there and be a good ending, this is going to be a good ending. It's a fucked up message in a game, I would say. It's because, like, apparently you refuse, you die. If you agree and you live, and apparently you still actually do... It's fucky. But if it's actually one where it's a curse, along with your wish, then, you know, fine. But, my god, I just okay. I won't know until I agree. So let's do this. The deal is done. Now you will never feel hunger again. The day that I am taking from you, that day is the day I was born. Finally, I'm home alone. The time has come to do what I have planned. I will perform the ritual, my curse will finally be lifted. Wait, what? I just pray this. First I must draw the pentagram on the floor and of the room. What? 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 Do I? I do. What? What? So the day that the fucking the day the demon takes away from you is the day you perform the ritual. So you go back in time. It becomes a loop. Okay, there's the curse right there. There you go, boys and girls. It's fine. It's a fine ending, but yeah, I mean, like, okay, you know, as a former person who was overweight, I lost my weight because I was having looming health issues. I was starting to have the pains in my body and the aches and everything, you know, and I just took that step. I took the plunge and I started to actively take good care of myself. That's why I sit there and I could say with all honesty is that if you feel the pains of being somebody of overweight, then yes, by all means, get the help, get the help. You know, just get yourself back to physical peak condition. Get yourself happy and healthy, because speaking as somebody who had that, it's hard. And when I see how people have come to me and they say, like, they wanted to have tips into how to lose weight, I ask them a question: is this a health thing, or is it a physical thing, or, you know, do you just want to be happy and healthy inside? And they're all valid, but the thing is that when peer pressure becomes a thing and you start having people making jokes or making snide comments about your weight, you have every right to move the fuck away from that kind of toxicity. That's all I'm gonna say, because I've dealt with that, and it's not nice at all. It's absolutely abhorrent kind of behavior. And I'll tell you this though, and this is the harsh reality: when you lose weight, people's behavior around you change, and the way how they interact with you is miles different than what they would do if you were overweight. And I just feel like that is also something that needs to be brought to the attention of the world right now, because, you know, now, because as much as it is that we're actually seeing, I'm seeing a lot of fat shaming coming back now. Fat shaming is coming back big time. But I feel like as if the only thing that needs to be said is that if you feel unhealthy, if you feel the effects like you're on the way to something much worse, do something. Find the avenues that can help you, and they will help you. They won't judge you. You know, there's no judgment. They shouldn't judge you. If they do judge you, find someone who doesn't, because it shouldn't be like that. It should be informative. It should be helpful. It should actually help you along the way. And you know what the best part about my fucking weight loss was? And this is the thing I actually did. I didn't tell a single fucking soul when I first started it. I basically sat the fuck down and I got into the job. Okay, I didn't tell a single soul until they saw me, and then I saw the reactions, and it was like, oh my god, what's happened to you? Are you happy? Are you healthy? Are you okay? I'm fine. I just went to the gym. I started taking care of my, calorie intake. It's all it takes. It is all it takes. The hard part is doing it every day. That is it. That's all I can say about that. But the reality is that I know it's so hard. I know that is such a struggle. only if you feel like you have no choice and you have to work at it and you have to remember who it is that you're doing it for, because yeah, you could be doing it for your loved ones and that's fine, but if you do it for yourself, that's the important one. So yeah, do that. Go to the gym, fix on yourself. Don't summon devils, for fuck's sake. I forgot I was actually doing this because of the fact of playing a video game where I was summoning a devil to stop my gluttony. And yeah, this one triggered me somewhere down the line. It really did. So yeah, take that to a grain of salt as you will, because I'm fine with that at the end of the day. But yeah, if you do feel that way, get happy, get healthy. That's how it is. And it doesn't have to get happy and healthy doesn't necessarily mean weight loss. It means finding some healthy things within you, and being your genuine self. So yeah, that's my message. That's how I'm going to end this video. I hope you find something to relate to in this video. If you don't, it's okay. I hope I made you laugh in the video. If you need any more particular help, so yeah, feel free to talk to me. I'm happy to help. It's the best thing in the world is help. I like to help as many people as I can. That's if they want it. I mean, like, you don't have to force yourself onto this. And again, I'm rolling about on this one. I'm ending the video here. Take care of yourselves, guys. That's how this is ending.